The Himalayas lie in the northern part of India. The Himalayan mountains stretch over a distance of about 2,500 kilometers in the long curve from Jammu and Kashmir in the north to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. The Himalayan mountain range is like a huge wall along the northern boundary of India. It forms a natural border between India and China. Nepal and Bhutan are the two countries which lie completely in the Himalayan region. In the northeast, it runs southwards and forms a barrier between India and Myanmar, which was earlier called Burma. The Himalayas are the highest mountain ranges in the world. Mount Everest in the Himalayas is the highest peak in the world, about 8,848 meters tall. It is situated in Nepal. People from all over the world come here for mountaineering. Tenzing Norgay and Edmund Hillary of New Zealand were the first men to climb the Mount Everest in 1953. In 1984, Bachindri Pal, a college lecturer, was the first Indian woman to climb the Everest. The Himalayan mountain ranges can be divided into four zones: the Himadri or the Great Himalayas, the Himachal or the Lesser Himalayas, the Shivalik or the Lower Himalayas, the Terai or the marshy land of Uttar Pradesh. The Himadri. The Great Himalayas or the Himadri are the Great Wall along the northern border of India. The highest peaks in the world that remains covered with snow throughout the year lie in this range. In some areas of this range, the snow keeps moving down slowly. This moving mass of ice is called a glacier. Most of the rivers of North India, such as the Indus, the Satluj, the Ganga, the Yamuna, and the Brahmaputra, originate from these glaciers. The Himalayas or the Lesser Himalayas. This range lies to the south of the Himadri. This is lower in height but has regular snowfall during the winter season. Some of India's most beautiful hill stations like Srinagar, Gulmarg, Pahalgam, Shimla, Nainital, Manali, Darjeeling, Dalhousie, Almora, etc. are located in this range. The rivers form waterfalls as they flow down the mountains. The slopes of this region are covered with valuable forests of pine, fir, and deodar. Fruits like apples, plums, peaches, apricots, pears, and cherries are grown here in large quantities. Terrace farming is done on mountain slopes. The slopes are cut to make large flat steps by the farmers. Potatoes are also grown here. These areas have some narrow passages called the passes through which people can cross the mountain ranges. Passes are natural or man-made passages in the mountain region. In Jammu and Kashmir, the Banihal Pass, the Rohtang Pass, and the Shipki La Pass in Himachal Pradesh, along with the Nathula Pass in Sikkim, are some important passes. The Shivalik or the Lower Himalayas. This range lies at the base of the Himalayas. It has only low-lying hills. This area receives very heavy rainfall. The hill slopes are covered with thick forests having wild animals such as tigers, leopards, bears, sambar, and crocodiles. The Terai. The foothills of the Shivalik are called the Terai. Most of this region lies in Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. It receives a very heavy rainfall. A large part of this area was once a marshy land and had thick forests. Now the forests have been cut and the land is being used for cultivation. This region has many national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. The Jim Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand is famous for this wildlife.